Is finally here. I'm so excited. This is something that I've actually been working on personally for over 15 years. And I know here in Idaho, naturopathic doctors like myself, we've been working on it for probably about 20 plus years. And we're finally introducing a bill for naturopathic licensing. The reason that we've had challenges in the past is because there's a group of naturopathic doctors that wanted it to be only them that get the naturopathic licensing. And so people like myself, you also have medical doctors with naturopathic training that's gone to naturopathic schools that are not the very specific naturopathic schools that this other group went to. We were not eligible for licensing. So every piece of legislation that came forth became very discriminatory because it did not include people like myself that have a tremendous amount of education, can practice naturopathic medicine safely, gone to naturopathic schools that are different than these very specific ones. And right now what we're dealing with is that we are dealing with a healthcare issue, and you have a lot of the kind of rural areas that are in need of healthcare. And what better way than to then have a people that are then licensed in natural healthcare and to be able to serve these areas. So this bill, what it is really focusing on is to make sure that the people that are licensed, that they are competent, they have the proper training so that they are allowed to call themselves doctors, naturopathic doctors. And also this way we can then bring the this kind of expertise more into Idaho so that you will see more natural healthcare be available. So I'm really excited about this. And the bill number is RS 28579, and it actually got a RS number, or became a bill today. So this is a huge momentous time. So I'm hoping that you can make sure that you support this, and also let your legislator know that this is a good bill so that they can move that forward. Some of the concerns that people had, there's some naturopathic doctors that do not believe in licensing. Anytime they feel that licensing, we're given something by the state, then the state controls that. So this bill addresses that, which means that if you choose to not be licensed, you can still practice as a naturopathic doctor like you have in the past. So we're not taking away any rights or freedoms of people in the way that they have operated. We're just given the additional benefit of people that desire to be licensed, so that we have a larger group that are eligible. And also that, I mean, obviously there's a group that feel that the state, the more you allow the state to step in and, give licenses, and you kind of take away your rights and your freedoms. And so there is that concern. But what has happened is that in the past, 2 years ago, as I was talking, there's this two camps, so to say, of naturopathic doctors. So the one camp that only wanted these certain schools to be the only ones that would allow a person to then get a naturopathic license. They proposed the bill 2 years ago, and we said, go ahead, we will not say no to your bill so that you can get your license. So they already have their license already. Their bill passed 2 years ago, and that was with the understanding that we were now allowed to then present this bill, which we finally have, so that we both will be kind of on equal footing, so that it will not be discriminatory, that only they are allowed to call themselves, licensed, and we are, people like myself and that have training in other ways, are not. So I'm really excited, and I hope you're excited for me, and let your legislator know how excited you are for this bill, so that we can promote naturopathic medicine throughout the state, and natural health care, and become more available to our citizens.